First one is trapezoidal rule. First one is trapezoidal rule. Initially, to prove trapezoidal rule, first we have to take general quadrature formula. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఇందులో మనకి జనరల్ క్వాడ్రేచర్ ఫార్ములా నుంచి న్యూటన్స్ కోట్స్ ఫార్ములా నుంచి డిఫరెంట్ మెథడ్స్ని పొందొచ్చు. ఆ డిఫరెన్స్ మెథడ్లో మనకి ఫస్ట్ మెథడ్ ఏంటంటే ఇట్ ఈజ్ ట్రెపిజోడల్ రూల్. సో initially we will take general quadrature formula. We know that general quadrature formula is integral x naught to xn f of x dx is equal to nh into y naught plus n by 2 into delta y naught plus n into 2n minus 3 by 12 into delta square y naught plus n into n minus 2 whole square by 24 into డెల్టా క్యూబ్ వై నాట్. అంటే ముందుగా మనం జనరల్ క్వాడ్రేచర్ ఫార్ములాని తీసుకోవాలి. అంటే టు ప్రూవ్ ట్రెపిజోడియల్ రూల్, టు గెట్ ట్రెపిజోడియల్ ఫార్ములా, ఇనిషియల్లీ వీ విల్ టేక్ జనరల్ క్వాడ్రేచర్ ఫార్ములా. సో దట్ జనరల్ క్వాడ్రేచర్ ఫార్ములా ఈజ్ ఇంటిగ్రల్ x naught to xn f of x dx is equal to nh into y naught plus n by 2 into delta y naught plus n into n minus 2 n into n 2n minus 3 by 12 into delta square y naught plus n into n minus 2 whole square by 24 into delta cube y naught. సో ప్లస్ ఎక్సెట్రా. ముందుగా జనరల్ క్వాడ్రేచర్ ఫార్ములాని తీసుకున్నాము. సబ్స్టిట్యూటింగ్ స్మాల్ n ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 1 and neglecting higher order derivatives. Substituting small n is equal to 1 and neglecting higher order derivatives. అంటే n విలువ స్మాల్ n విలువ 1ని ప్రతిక్షేపించి దీనిలో ఉన్నటువంటి హయ్యర్ ఆర్డర్ డెరివేటివ్స్ అన్నీ కూడా నెగ్లెక్ట్ చేయగా, దట్ ఈజ్ LHS ఈజ్ ఇంటిగ్రల్ x naught to xn. xn is n is 1. So integral x naught to x1 f of x dx. It is LHS. RHS is 1 into h into y naught plus 1 by 2 into delta y naught. And higher order derivatives అన్నిటిని నెగ్లెక్ట్ చేసి స్మాల్ n ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 1 ప్రతిక్షేపించినప్పుడు మనకు వచ్చినటువంటి విలువ ఇంటిగ్రల్ x naught to x1 f of x dx is equal to nh into y naught plus 1 by 2 into delta y naught. That is equal to h into 2ని LCM తీసినప్పుడు 2y naught plus delta y naught by 2. That is equal to h into 2y naught plus delta y naught value is y1 minus y0. Delta y naught value is y1 minus y0. So y naught, that is equal to h into 2y naught plus y1 minus y naught. That means 2y naught minus y naught is y1 y naught. So h into y naught plus y1 h by 2 into, so y naught plus y1. So integral x naught to x1 f of x dx is h by 2 into y naught plus y1. Similarly, అదే విధంగా మనం ఇంటిగ్రల్ x1 to x2 f of x dx is equal to h by 2 into y1 plus y2. Similarly, we get integral x through to x3 f of x dx is equal to h by 2 into y2 plus y3. So etc. Integral x naught plus n minus 1 into h. Integral x naught plus n minus 1 into h to x naught plus nh f of x dx is equal to h by 2 into yn minus 1 plus yn. సో దీన్ని బట్టి అన్నీ వచ్చినటువంటి ఇంటిగ్రల్ వాల్యూస్ అన్నింటినీ కలపాలి. దట్ మీన్స్ LHS అన్నీ కలపాలి, ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు పెట్టాలి, RHS అన్నిటిని యాడ్ చేయాలి. యాడింగ్ ఆల్ ద above integral values we get integral x0 to x1 f of x dx plus integral x1 to x2 f of x dx plus integral x2 to x3 f of x dx etc. Integral x0 plus n minus 1 into h to integral x0 plus nh is equal to h by 2 into yn minus 1 plus yn. సో ఈ రకంగా మనం ఇంటిగ్రల్ వాల్యూస్ అన్నిటిని కూడా కనిపెట్టిన తర్వాత యాడింగ్ ఆల్ ద అబోవ్ ఇంటిగ్రల్ వాల్యూస్ we get LHS is integral x0 plus n minus 1 into h, and the last value adding all the above integral values, the first value is integral x0 to x1 f of x dx. In LHS the first value is integral x0 to x1 f of x dx. Second value is integral x1 to x2 f of x dx. Third value is integral x2 to x3 f of x dx plus etc. Last value of RHS is integral x0 plus n minus 1 into h plus 2 x0 plus nh f of x dx is equal to, adding all the above RHS values we get h by 2 into y0 plus y1 plus h by 2 into y1 plus y2 plus h by 2 into y2 plus y3 plus etc. The last value is plus h by 2 into yn minus 1 plus yn. So the LHS value is integral x0 to xn f of x dx. Adding all the above integral values of LHS, we get integral x0 to xn f of x dx. Adding all the RHS values, we get h by 2 into y0 plus y1 plus h by 2 into y1 plus y2 plus h by 2 into y2 plus y3 plus etc. h by 2 into yn minus 1 plus h by 2 into yn minus 1 plus yn is equal to h by 2 into y0 plus y1 plus y1 plus y2 plus y2 plus y3 plus y3 plus etc. yn minus 1 plus yn minus 1 plus yn. అంటే మొదటి విలువ రెండవ విలువ రిపీట్ అవ్వలేదు, కానీ రిమైనింగ్ అన్ని వాల్యూస్ కూడా రిపీట్ అయినాయి. సో h by 2 into we get y0 plus 2y1 plus 2y2 plus 2y3 plus 2y4 plus etc. yn minus 1 plus 2 into yn minus 1 plus yn, that is equal to h by 2 into first value plus last value y0 plus yn plus 2 into y1 plus y2 plus y3 plus y4 plus etc. And LHS is integral x0 to xn f of x dx is equal to h by 2 into sum of first ordinate and last ordinate and plus 2 into sum of remaining ordinates. అంటే h by 2 into మొదటి విలువ ప్లస్ చివరి విలువ ప్లస్ 2 ఇంటూ రెండవ విలువ నుంచి లాస్ట్ వాల్యూలోకి ఒకటి తగ్గిస్తాం. సో ప్లస్ 2 ఇంటూ రిమైనింగ్ ఆర్డినేట్స్. సో ద అబవ్ ఈక్వేషన్ ఈజ్ కాల్డ్ ట్రెపెజోయిడల్ రూల్. సో ద అబవ్ ఈక్వేషన్ ఈజ్ కాల్డ్ ట్రెపెజోయిడల్ రూల్. దట్ మీన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ జనరల్ క్వాడ్రేచర్ ఫార్ములా we have obtained trapezoidal rule by substituting n is equal to 1, and the formula is integral x0 to xn f of x dx is equal to h by 2 into sum of first ordinate plus last ordinate plus 2 into sum of remaining ordinates. So coming to the problems on trapezoidal rule. Trapezoidal rule. First problem is evaluate integral 0 to 1 x cube dx. with 5 subintervals using trapezoidal rule. Again, evaluate integral 0 to 1 x square dx cube dx with 5 subintervals using trapezoidal rule. Initially, solution is given that x naught is equal to 0, xn is equal to 1, n is equal to 5, fx is equal to x cube. So the given values are x naught is equal to 0, xn is equal to 1, n is equal to 5, and f of x is equal to x cube. H is equal to xn minus x naught by h. That means h is equal to 1 minus 0 by 5. That means 1 by 5. That means 0.2. So width of the class interval is h is equal to 0.2. Table వాడు ఇవ్వలేదు కానీ మనం కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి. By taking h is equal to 0.2 and the number of class intervals are 5. So that means the values of x and y are tabulated below. So x values are 0, 0.2, 0.4, 0.6 and 0.8. And the y values are y is equal to f of x cube. So 0 cube is 0, 0.2 whole cube is 0.008, 0.4 whole cube is 0.0640, 0.064, 0.6 value is 0.216, 0.8 f of x value is 0.512. So the above values are x0, x1, x2, x3, x4, and the below values are y0, y1, y2, y3, y4, y5. Now we will take trapezoidal rule. The trapezoidal rule is integral x0 to xn f of x dx is equal to h by 2 into sum of first ordinate plus last ordinate plus 2 into sum of remaining ordinates. That means integral 0 to 1 x cube dx is equal to h by 2, h is 0.2 by 2 into y0 plus y5. So y5 value is 1. So that is equal to 0.1 by 2 into 0 plus 1. y5 value is 1. Right? Later plus 2 into sum of remaining ordinates. y1 is 0.008, y2 is 0.064, y3 value is 0.6 and y4 value is 0.512. So that is equal to 0.51 into, after simplification that value we will get 1 plus 1.6 is equal to finally integral 0 to 1 x cube dx is 0.26. So now the second problem and the third problem is on the same method. Okay, right? In this the first problem is, now the second problem is evaluate integral 0 to pi by 2 sin dx, sin x dx with 3 subintervals using trapezoidal rule and also compare with exact value. So write ఇచ్చినటువంటి function f of x is equal to sin x, lower limit x0 is equal to 0, upper limit xn is equal to pi by 2 and n is equal to 3. So n is equal to 3, number of class intervals are 3. So h is equal to xn minus x0 by n. So xn means pi by 2 minus x0 is 0 by n value is 3. So pi by 2 minus 0 by 3. So pi by 6. Now we will construct a table. The value of x and y are tabulated below. X and y is equal to x cube. The x values are 0, pi by 6, 2 pi by 6, pi by 6, 2 pi by 6 and 3 pi by 6. That means 2 pi by 6 means pi by 3 and pi by 2, and the next value is pi by 2. So y values are y is equal to function is f of x is equal to sin x. Sin 0 is 0. Sin pi by 6 is 0.5. Sin pi by 3 is 0.8660. And sin pi by 2 is 1. By taking trapezoidal rule, the trapezoidal rule is integral 0 to pi by 2 sin x dx is equal to pi by 2 into first ordinate is 0 and the last ordinate is 1 plus 2 into sum of remaining ordinates 0 plus 0.5 plus 0.8660. So after simplification we get 0.9770. This is the problem based on trapezoidal rule, right? Also there is another problem, that is find the following from the following table find the curve such that x is equal to 7.47 to 7.52. That means x naught is 7.47 and xn is 7.52, and the number of class intervals are n is equal to 5. So the right width of the class interval is h is equal to xn minus x naught by n, that is equal to 7.52 minus 7.47 by 5. After simplification that value we get 0.001. H value is 0.01, not 001. Width of the class interval is 0.01. So right, now taking trapezoidal rule, integral x naught to xn f of x dx is equal to h by 2 into sum of first ordinate plus last ordinate plus 2 into sum of remaining ordinates. So integral x naught to xn f of x dx is equal to h by 2. So h is 0.01 by 2 into 1.13 plus 2.06 plus 2 into 1.95 plus 1.98 plus 2.01 plus 2.03. After simplification we get integral x naught to xn f of x dx, that means integral 7.47 to 7.52 f of x dx is equal to 0.996. 0.0996. It is the area. So units for area are square units, square centimeters or square meters. Here the units are square units. Area is 0.996. It is the trapezoidal rule method and general quadrature formula. అంటే మనకి ఈ రెండవ యూనిట్లో జనరల్ క్వాడ్రేచర్ ఫార్ములాను ఉపయోగించి, దట్ మీన్స్ ముందుగా జనరల్ క్వాడ్రేచర్ ఫార్ములాను డిరైవ్ చేయమని ఎగ్జామినేషన్లో అడగడం జరుగుతుంది. దాని మీద బేస్ అయ్యి ఉన్నటువంటి 5 మెథడ్స్. అది ముందుగా ట్రాపెజోయిడల్ రూల్ను ఉపయోగించి ఒక టేబుల్ ఇచ్చి మనల్ని ఆ టేబుల్ని సింప్లిఫై చేయమంటాడు, లేదా ట్రాపెజోయిడల్ రూల్ను ఉపయోగించి ఒక ఇంటిగ్రల్ వాల్యూ ఇచ్చి ఆ ఇంటిగ్రల్ వాల్యూ ఎంత అనేది ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయమని అడగడం జరుగుతుంది. సో ట్రాపెజోయిడల్ ఫార్ములాను ఉపయోగించి ఒక ఫంక్షన్ ఇంటిగ్రేట్ చేసి వాడిచ్చి విలువను ఎంతో కట్టమంటాడు. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ ద ప్రాసెస్ and these are the methods based on general quadrature formula. So now the second method is Simpson's 1/3 rule. Now this second method based on general quadrature formula is Simpson's 1/3 rule. Okay, I will discuss that about Simpson's 1/3 rule on tomorrow's online class. Now in today's class I have explained about two important methods. The first one is general quadrature formula and the different methods derived from general quadrature formula. Initially, the first method is by taking n is equal to 1, we will get trapezoidal rule. So in the trapezoidal rule method, first we have to take interpolation formula, and after by taking width of the class interval, on solving that equation, finally we get general quadrature formula. In that general quadrature formula, by taking the values of n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2 and n is equal to 3 like that, we will get different methods. By substituting n is equal to 1, then we will get trapezoidal rule. So, and the trapezoidal rule is integral x naught to xn f of x dx is equal to h by 2 into sum of first ordinate plus last ordinate plus 2 into sum of remaining ordinates. So, on this method trapezoidal rule already we have calculated 3 problems. The first one is integral 0 to 1 x cube dx by taking forward difference table, tabulated values of x and y, and substituting these values in trapezoidal rule formula, then we will get the find out integral value. Now the second problem is also on integral function, and the function is sine function. And the third problem is already he has given data x and y values, upper limit and lower limit. So n value is 5, h is equal to xn minus x naught by h, then we get number of class intervals n, and ultimately we get the trapezoidal rule is LHS is integral x naught to xn f of x dx is equal to h by 2 into y naught plus yn plus 2 into sum of remaining ordinates. So after substituting that values, finally we get the integral value. So all of the students should prepare well. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.